Hello, everyone. Gilbert here, Red Dragon Model Works, along with Steve Sutton, Scale Model Kit Review, Jerry Frade, Just Painted, and our resident security there, Mr. Michael Wheaton. We're going to be working on, let me switch this over. We're going to be working on our Native American bust, this guy right here, today. So I'm going to pan over to show you what everybody, the guys have done here. Now, I don't know if Mike's going to join in later. I know that Tommy's got something to do, so it'll just probably be us. We're going to work on the feathers and some of the hair today. The woodwork, we'll do that off camera because you guys have seen us do that. You can go back in the archives and watch us do that. But we're going to work on the hair and on the feathers today. So let me jump over to show you Steve Sutton. This is where he's at right now. Nice. I like that skin tone, Steve. Looks good.
Thank you. I just finished up with the war paint this morning. So hand painted the eyes. So
what did
photos
you
are on my Facebook if you want to see more.
That looks good. I like it.
So we're just gonna, like Gil said, we're gonna go ahead and start on the feathers and the hair today.
Mm-hmm. Sweet. Nice. All right, Mr. Frade, what you got? Let me see. Oh, I love that. Now you said that you liked the way that skin tone came out, huh?
It came out. I think it came out really nice. This is one of my. I think it was one of my best ones so far.
Yeah, very nice.
For me, that's me. But
I like it. No, it looks good. It looks good.
Yes,
looks really, really good. I like that you did the lower part black. You know, now I was asked by people what that black meant, why they would put black on there. The black is an aggressive color. It means you're ready to throw down. It's also a life color. You know, it means you're willing to put down your life. You know, you're ready to fight to the end. You know, that's what the black means. A lot of people thought the red was that. No, it's the black. The black for us is the aggressive color. But that looks good. That looks really good, Jerry. And you know what? What's cool about it is you saved like the upper half of his face. You got that real nice skin tone there.
Yeah, I wanted to show as much of the skin tone as I could, so that's why I picked that pattern.
Looks good. I like it.
Yeah.
Looks really good.
Thank you.
Mr. Wheaton, what the hell are you doing?
Well, painting the upper works of my cog.
Of your what?
It's this ship right
The
here.
ship. Okay, yeah, the ship you were working on the other day.
Yeah, it's a cog. COG.
All right, here we go. Look, Jerry, put it down. Jerry, he's already primed his the feathers.
yeah, he's already done.
And he's finished. He's finished.
Oh, I got. Let's just put a little, like Gilbert says, I put a little shadow in it. That's all.
I just had a little shadow to it, guys. I didn't finish it. These guys give me shit all the time about that. So we got Josh Rice that says, "What's up, boys? What's up, guys?" There he is, right there. There's Josh. There's Kenneth. Kenneth says, "Afternoon from Atlanta, Georgia. How y'all doing? Love your videos and channel. Thank you, Kenneth." He's either let's see, he's linked, so he's either Scale Model Kit Review or Just Painted. Dominic Cuckoo, hey, I'm Dominic. How you doing? Oh, and then we got Stan. There's Stan. Looks great, Stephen Jerry. Yep, looks beautiful. Beautiful work.
Thank you, Stan.
All right, so what I'm going to use, since we're going to work on the hair, I'm just going to add, so on mine, let me switch my camera, guys. Give me a minute so I can show what I'm doing. Oh, there we go. So what I'm going to be doing is, with mine, is I'm going to use some Liquitex white ink, titanium white. Lay that in here. I'm going to go with a spotted eagle look, which could either be a dark, almost a mahogany brown, or a black, or like a off black, grayish, charcoal black. I don't know yet, but and then we're going to do the hair, of course. So here we go. So let me get my airbrush together here. Make sure that it's pumping air. Oh, excuse me.
I'm going to follow your lead, Gil. I've never painted feathers before, so let me do it.
What I'm trying to do, let me show you, Steve. What I'm going to be doing is, I got an. I'm going to pull up an image. Come on, Gilbert. Come on. All right, here we go. Let me present. Share screen. Chrome tab. Can you see this right here?
Yes.
That's the color I'm going to go after. So you have the white, you have the almost charcoal or like a sooty black, with a little. It looks like it's got a little brown in it, But this is the color, or you can go darker like this one. A couple of them will be like this, but you'll have that white in there. So there's a lot of different ways to do it, but we'll do it together, Steve. See like this. See like this one here. You see the color.
Yeah.
It's not a black. It's almost like a sooty. It's got a little brown in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the color I'm going for. So let me get my ink together here.
Is that you're gonna go with the stem like being translucent kind of color?
No, when what with the feathers?
With the stem.
Yeah, I was thinking with that you get like an ivory,
Yeah.
and you run like an ivory down the stem because the stem is usually it's got almost like an ivory yellowy tint to it, very very light. Remember I showed you the ones I had here,
Yeah.
and it's not the same color as the actual plume. It's a little bit more, like you said, translucent. That I'll go in with a brush, and just add some stuff to it. All right, let me get a little cup here because I want to mix up a little of this. I put it in my little agitator there and mixed it up real good because it was all kind of chalky in there. And I don't need a lot. Take a couple of drops of isopropyl. 4 drops. I'll need more than that. But let me try this for now.
I like this pattern right here. I think I want to go with that.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, see, some of them, like Jerry, like some of them, you can get the bottom like that, and then on some of them, you don't. I mean, you're gonna do all of them that way.
I think so. It's got like a little brown and like a little charcoal, and then black tips.
Yeah, see, that's nice too. I mean, it all depends. I mean, I was thinking of mixing them up, but yeah, that's a nice one too. Yeah, it's got that. If you look at the feather, I've got a couple upstairs. There's a little bit of a like a real light tone umber mix into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's got like the little mix in there.
Yeah,
I like that.
All right. I might need a little bit more ink. I don't think I put a little bit enough in there. So, all right, let me switch the camera here, and then we're gonna go to town. All right. There we go. So I'm just gonna go down nice and easy with it. Let's see. Maybe like Jerry said, do. Let's see. I'll do this one, a spotted one. Come down to about here. I'm at about 20 psi. This is just straight ink with cut with isopropyl alcohol. And before we do anything, I'll seal this. That way, if I make any mistakes, I can always go back and clean it up. It's a beautiful day to airbrush. It's not too humid. I didn't have my dehumidifier down there, and I was painting ivy. Man, when I laid that down, I had a hell of a time. I'm like, well, dummy, you should have turned that dehumidifier on. Yeah, see, I should have put more ink in there. Let me get some more ink. Yeah, there's a lot of color in those feathers, Josh. A lot of color. And that might be the way to go, Steve, if you don't want to get too crazy. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Make sure it's not spitting. All right. I'm trying to keep some of that gray shadow in there. I'm laying down this ink. All right, I think that's good because I want that as a shadow down underneath. So let's add a little bit for a highlight right there. Maybe in that corner, maybe right there. I'm not worried about the back of its head because you won't see that this much. I want that shadow. Here. All right. So there's the white, the ink laid down. So let me clear this airbrush out. And I think I'm going to go with some ink. I'm just going to use inks. I'm not going to even go with the paint. So I'm going to use, I have in front of me some transparent burnt umber. And then I need a darker one. What is this one? Raw sienna. So I've got some, I know I got a darker one in there. Where is it? Burnt sienna. So this is the transparent burnt sienna. Transparent burnt umber, transparent raw umber. So I'm going to use, I don't know if I'll use this one, but definitely these two. Because if you look at a mature eagle, like what Jerry just showed, those are not black, those are brown. Those are like a reddish brown color. All right, let me clear out my airbrush. Then we'll go see what the guys are doing. I see Steve's getting his together. You okay there, Steve?
Yes.
You have do you have raw umber and burnt sienna?
Yes.
Okay.
Which one are you going with first?
I'll go with the darker first, which would be the raw umber. The red the burnt umber is just going to be like a highlight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll see how that looks. You could always add a little bit of black ink to that. Very, very minute amount of black ink to it. So before I do that, let me sit this here. My airbrush. I wanna play with a little color for a second, and I'll tell you what I did. All right, we have, this is the raw umber. I want to see if that's perfect. Well, we'll see how it looks when I pour it in, you know. Let me get some of that in there. It should be dark enough. The transparent raw umber, Steve, should be dark enough. But we'll probably need a couple of coats of it, all right?
Okay.
So I put, I don't know, there's like 10 drops to maybe a squirt of. I'm bad with that, guys. When people ask me what my mixing ratio is, I don't have a mixing ratio. It's just whatever feels good to me. So I don't know. That's probably about a 50-50 mix, I would say. All right, before I do anything, I'm going to hit this with a clear. Because if I don't like the color, I want to be able to wipe it. So give me a second. Let me go shoot.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna do the same.
Yep. Let me go shoot this. All right. Ready, Steve? Nah, I'll wait till he gets back. Everybody spraying, sealing. While they're doing that, I'm going to show what you're doing there, Michael Wheaton. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right,
so-
There's Mr. Wheaton with his beautiful boat.
yeah, this is going to be a top. This will go right here on that.
Nice.
That's the right color green for the 1500s. And hopefully it'll work.
That's all oil, guys. That's a plastic ship. That's all oils.
Yeah.
All right. You all ready? Yeah, that looks good, Steve.
Yeah, I'm back.
Now, what we're going to do, Steve, is when you start to lay this ink down, you want to start from the bottom here, work your way up.
Okay.
With this kind of feather, like what Jerry showed, you only want, like, break it up in the thirds. You only want the lower third done as it comes up. And then up here, you could put like a little squirt, but down here is where your colors are going to be. So you're going to go darker and then just fade it up. Okay. And you
Okay.
you don't want to go too far, maybe about this far up. You ready?
Yeah.
You get your stuff mixed up? I'll wait till you mix it up. Let me take this hat off so I'm not bumping into my camera with it. While you're doing that, I'm going to take a swig of my tea, my iced tea. Should have put some lemon in it. All righty, here we go. I'm ready whenever you are. Let me get a glove. I'm gonna put a glove on so I don't get any overspray all over my hands. Let me throw a glove on. Oh. Y'all ready? You ready, Eddie?
Yeah,
just
ready.
spray.
Now, what are you going to use, Jerry?
I was gonna go with you with inks.
Okay. I'm going to start with a transparent raw umber, which is the darker of the two.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Get a little test shot over here. Let's see what this looks like. I'll start at the bottom. And I'll move up to about that far, and that's it. Same thing here. I'm not going real heavy at first, Steve. You see?
Yeah.
I'm just laying it down real light, and then I'll start building up the color. Remember, whatever you do on the front, you got to try to mirror it on the other side. Now it's going to be darker than that, guys. This is just me, trying to gauge how far up I want to go with it. There's a little overspray on it. That's okay, because if you look at a feather, an eagle's feather, usually you'll see little spots of brown. They're not always perfect. Turn it upside down. Let me work on this side now. I'm going to make sure I don't go too high up. Try to keep it the same distance as the other one. Now I'll start building up the color. I'm going to hit this with a blow dryer so I don't smear it. Now coming on the other side. Be careful on the other side because it's kind of when you got those two blades, you might bump your hand there when you're airbrushing it. Now, if you notice, I let a little bit of the overspray on the edges here because when you look at a feather in natural, it's not always all white. There's a little bit of that brown in there, mixed in there. So don't be afraid if you get some overspray in there. Just incorporate it into it with this type of feather. Now I'm just going in and darkening it up a little bit. I just misted it very lightly, and it's falling into those seams. Knocking down that real stark white. Okay. Darken the inside ones. Okay. There's the brown or the raw umber in there. It's a little shiny. Once you hit it with something, it'll knock that down. Let me
Gil, you put some raw umber in that too?
no, not yet. This
Okay.
well, no, this is the transparent raw umber. I didn't put the burnt umber in there yet.
Oh, okay.
This is just the first color. Now, I'm just gonna the same cup that I mixed the other stuff. I'll just put a few drops of this in there because you're not gonna use a lot of this. You're only gonna use this to add a little bit of a red to it. You know what I mean? So that's this now. I'll go ahead and cut it. And now I'm going to add, starting at the bottom, and then very carefully going up. Yeah. You don't need a lot of this. All you're doing is it's basically what it ends up tinting is mostly at the top, but it gives it a nice reddish brown look to it, you know?
Yeah.
And then I'll go in and I'll dry brush just a little bit of white over the top of those feathers at the top here, just to give it a highlight. Let me see, Steve. Let me see. Yes, I like it. I like it. Looks good.
Thank you.
We go look at Mr. Yeti's. Oh, smack! All right, let me let this sit. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go seal this. And then dry brush over the top of it. All right. And now that some of the shine is off of it, there's right there. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit more white ink, but I'm going to come in that way with it on an angle. Okay.
You dry brushing with inks again?
Give me a second. It should be over there, no? Look underneath the sink. I didn't touch it, Jen, so
I've got to clean that baby's.
is it up there? Look up there.
No, the spray bottle. Oh,
No, the bottle. Is that it?
that's your glass. Glass.
I don't know what you did with your fabuloso, man. I know I saw it in there the last time, and then I put it on the sink unless you moved it. I don't know where it's at, huh? Okay, I'm sorry, Steve. What was that?
Are you dry brushing with the white ink?
I will, but what I'm see what I'm doing? I'm coming in with my airbrush, but on this angle, and just dusting it right over the top
With the white?
of this. Yeah, it's that white.
Okay.
So and I choke down my airbrush so I don't have a big heavy stream coming out.
Okay.
So all I'm gonna do is this.
Okay. I see what you're doing.
You see what I'm doing?
Yeah, I need to highlight the stem a little bit first with the darker color.
Yeah, see that's what I did with the burnt or the burnt umber. I just went while I was doing the bottom. I just went right up the stem with it.
Yeah, I'm going to do that too, real lightly.
Go for it, painting. How you doing? So that's a little bit more of a stream out of that. Oop. Okay, there we go. I just gotta make sure it doesn't spit on me. If you know, I'm not losing. Here, let me show you guys. I'm not losing the shadows that I laid inside each individual feather, but I'm coming in almost like this on an angle. You can see it hitting the hair right there.
What color are you going with? The titanium white?
Yeah, I went back with just to add a highlight on the tops like I'm doing there, Jerry. You see how I'm laying it down like this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's just misting it right over the top, so it's not going inside the little individual quills, the feather hairs.
Nice.
Then I'll take some of that on a brush, just a very little bit of it, and make sure I don't overdo it. Take most of it off.
Hey, go for it. Hey, Josh. Hey, everybody there.
Just on the edges there. So I just took a little bit of what I had left it mixed and just take a little bit on my brush. And then I'm going to get the edge right here. Just to give it a little highlight there. Actually, I'll do that later because I need to highlight those edges just a little bit better.
Okay.
Make sure up here by the plume, get a little bit of that white in there. Just dry brush a little bit of that white into that plume there, right at the top. Right there. There it is. There's your feathers. I mean, your quick and easy feather right there. Now there'll be some dry brushing later. I want to seal this, and then I'll just go in with some. The ink is too thin, and just lightly.
Show off.
I'm sorry,
Nothing.
cabron. No, but that, yeah. I mean, you're the one that. I mean, I was going to go the harder route, but I'm glad you did that because it's fast, it's easy, you know. When you showed that one, I'm like, yeah, let's do that one instead.
I like the.
What I miss? What I miss?
Nothing.
I like it to be uniform. I don't know. I guess that's me. Yeah. I pulled up like different like what the Native Americans
Yeah.
To use at that time.
Well, I can show you. Well, not. I won't do it live, but I have a cedar box full of them. And there's different colors. Some of them are all brown, reddish brown. Some of them almost look black, but they're not black when you look at them. And then I got from the tail the all white ones, the plumes, and then you have a young eagle, which is they'll be a little spotted, and then you have the golden eagle, which is a different color, the spotted eagle, which is another different, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and everybody has like different. Every feather has a different meaning, right? Too.
Well, the eagles are the eagle, yeah, but yeah.
No, but I mean for the
yeah. Like the women would wear the plumes, children would wear a smaller feather, they'd save the best feathers for the warriors, All right, I'm just clearing out my airbrush here. Make sure none of that ink hardens in there. Because I'll tell you what, you think paint's a bitch to get out of your nozzle. Let ink dry in there.
Oof.
Yep.
I cleaned it right away.
God damn, Steve, it's like you did this before. That is a perfect mix that you got there, Steve. That looks really, really good.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Let me see yours, Jerry.
I'm putting the second color down.
There you go. Yeah, you want it when you build it from the bottom as you come. Do it like this, the same way you saw me doing that with the white. That way you get a little bit of that bleed.
Yeah, I'm hitting it this way.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah, because if you go head on, man, it's just gonna be too dark. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I'm just hitting a little bit this way. I'm gonna go maybe with like a charcoal black and do a little bit.
Yeah, just a tint of it there.
Yep.
A lot of it in there. So let's see how it looks on the guy here. Come on, get your monkey ass in there. There we go. See, now he's starting to come together. Look at that. Once his hair's done. What up? See, now he's starting to come together. So now the last color, I'm going to use the AK. You got the charcoal black by AK, right? Or you guys?
I was just using that.
I'm sorry.
I was just using that.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. If that's what you're going to use, that or a black gray. Well, no, black gray's got too much white in it. Where's my charcoal black?
You talk about the hair?
Well, for the hair, yeah.
Yeah, black brown is good to start with, and then you work your way up from there.
Yeah, but on that tips of the feathers too.
Yep.
Like that charcoal black right on the there it is. My charcoal black right here. Just on the tips. There's Mr. Jeff. How you doing, Jeff? All right. So now I'll take this, make sure it's coming out very lightly and just on the end there, right there. Steve, you got charcoal black, right?
Yes.
Now you see what I'm doing with it?
I got carbon black.
That'll work. I'm sorry, carbon black. I'm sorry, carbon black. Yeah. You see it right there?
Yes.
That's all you want.
Okay.
Yeah, don't let it creep up too far because then you'll ruin everything you just did. There you go. That's it. I'll refine them later off camera, but for the basics, that's it right there. Jeff's Model Garage. How you doing, brother? So to clean out the ink, I'll throw some isopropyl in there, do a little backwash, let it sit, and then I'll blow it through, and then I'll use some Jesus juice.
Hey, you wanna have some coffee?
Yes, sir. I was just thinking you must have been feeling it. Or some tea, some iced tea. Here, just let me get this this carbon black, man. You let that shit sit in there too long, man. That's the one that's rough to get out. So let me just clear this out of here. For those of you guys watching, this stuff here by AK, this carbon black, it's an ink. This is really good. It's AK number 11223, carbon black. We also have the sooty black. These are good when you're doing black hair. Really, really good. Because you can see the different shades there. That's good for your highlight, your color, your highlight. And then you add a little blue, some of that Citadel blue in there. Perfect. Beautiful. All right. Let me.
You didn't use the blue, did you? You just used the black?
No, I didn't use the blue. It's just the black. That's it.
Okay. All right.
So I'm gonna let this sit while we guys are doing it. I'm gonna put the the chingaderas in there. And then give me a second here. Let me open it up. I had it open, but it always signs me out. I am going to, for those of you guys watching, if any of this is of any help to you guys.
No.
That says iced tea. Yuck, sacrilege. Well, I have tea with a little creamer in there in the morning sometimes, Stan, but it's hot outside, man, so you got to have some iced tea. There's my buy me a coffee. If any of this is of help to you guys, and you $1 to whatever you can afford, if you can, please consider helping us keep this because the StreamYard is getting expensive now, man, but just to have it, and it's probably one of the best ones to do it, other than like without an encoder and all that stuff. So if you guys, if this is of any help to you, consider a donation to help pay for the StreamYard. And it also, just helps out. So I don't Patreon anything. Everything I do, I mean, I'm not a Smithsonian painter, but everything I do, I'm more than willing to give it out to everybody. So, consider whatever you can. If not, hit the like button, the subscribe button. You have Steve Sutton's. I'll have all their links up in a minute. While they're doing that, let me get their links real quick. We are watching on their channels. Their channels right now, they're live on their channel. But oh man, I thought I was signed in. I'm not. Let me pull it up real quick. You have Jerry. Let me this go to his channel first because I got it up. Let me pull up Steve's. And then I'll pull up where we got this model from. Yeah. Okay, here we go. So all you guys watching, if you can, please like and subscribe. You have right here Steve Sutton's scale model kit review. Right now, he's streaming this live on his channel there. Please hit the like button, the subscribe button. Leave a comment. Let him know what's going on. You see me scrolling here. He's got a lot of great content. The last one he just put up is Agora Models, the Terminator, the T800. That thing is huge, man. You got to check it out. But you were also talking about doing some model reviews now soon, right, Steve?
Yeah, I've got a stack of model kits I want to start reviewing and throwing out there.
There you go. So, keep an eye on that. Then we have, let me go back over here. Give me a second. Present this. I ended up jumping out of it. Sorry. We have old Papi Chulo here. Mr. Jerry
Chulo.
Papi Chulo just painted. You see he's doing it too. Please hit the like and subscribe. Let's help him get to 1,000 subscribers so he can do live videos. I'll tell you, he's got some really cool stuff. And look, 2 weeks ago, he started with this new giveaway, guys. That's another Hang Hilger. That's a mad. Which one is that one? What's his name again?
Oh, that was the gyro captain.
That's already gone, though, right?
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone.
So look, guys, he had a bunch. He has giveaways. So like and
They'll be
subscribe.
coming up.
He's got another one. Oh, you heard that? Another one coming up. Let's help him get to 1,000, man, and I'll even throw one in there in the hat for you. So there we go. All right, let me go to these guys, see what they're doing. What you got there, Mr. Jerry? Nice.
Fun.
I like it. I likes it. Picasso. Looks good.
Now I got to work on the white a little bit.
There you go. How about you, Steve? What you got there going? I think he's sealing it.
I'm coming back. I'm back.
I like that color, Steve. You did good. I like that.
Thank you.
I like that. That looks more. You know what that looks more like? A golden eagle.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of went. I didn't follow your lead. I put on the burnt umber first before I put on the
That's okay.
raw
But then,
umber.
you know what? In your neck of the woods, you guys got more golden eagle than you got bald eagle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say so.
That's a nice color. I like that. Looks really good.
Thank you.
Stan's coming. He's going to. I think he's going to Disneyland, right?
Disney World, isn't it?
Disney World, yeah. And he said, look at what he said. He's bringing his own tea bags when he comes over.
Yeah.
He says, rebellious Yanks don't know how to make.
Stan, you could probably find your tea bags at Ralph's. They're a big chain grocery store there in Florida. They're called.
Yeah. What brand do you have? I'm sure you could find. I mean,
Yeah, they have like a little British section normally in a lot of these grocery stores. Albertsons and Ralph's, they have like a little British area.
yeah, because I know my daughter with the tea we got upstairs. It's from England, but we got it. Oh, I don't know where she got it from. Wasn't Walmart or I know my local grocery store. They have a nice selection of imported tea. You know.
Yeah.
I don't like the tea bags. I like you get the little.
That's probably a smart move, Stan. Bring it just in case.
Yeah, that way. Yeah. No, you never know, right?
Yeah, you never know what the hotel will offer.
Yeah.
Some hotels have the really good tea bags there. I can't remember the name of the company, but
Buddy?
I don't know if he uses tea bags. I think he just Yorkshire tea. He uses. He uses only one brand. Right there, Yorkshire tea.
yeah,
Yeah.
they may not have that here in the States.
If they put milk in their tea,
What's that?
huh?
You put milk in it? I put milk in mine.
No, they put milk in their tea.
I do too.
When I grew up around tea, my mom would do the tea. And now I'm a coffee drinker.
Yeah, I drink a lot of, and the coffee I drink, man, can fuel a nitrous damn car.
Yeah.
Because I mix the Bustelo with beans, grind it all up. God damn, dude! If you drink more than 2 cups of that, man,
That's freaking high octane, bro.
dude, you don't need cocaine, man.
No.
We have to send you a case of Cafe Du Monde out of New Orleans.
Never had it.
It has chicory in it.
All right, I'm going to seal this to knock some of that shine down. Wait till the guys catch up here, and then get my wet palette so we can start. We'll start on the hair. Now on his base down here at the bottom. We're gonna do the base off camera, guys. But on the bottom of the base here, you have the ends of his braids. So this all glues. Once his head is on there, the 2 pegs there, that'll glue right into there into his hair. And the cool thing about this is you have the little leather wrap right at the bottom there, so you don't see that seam. So that's pretty cool. Now, I had thought I was going to, but then I thought, no, I was going to wrap a little bit of leather around or cloth around here, because normally they would wrap their braids. These would be wrapped, and if it's a chief with that many feathers, he'd probably have ermine right there, But it is what it is. It's a great figure. Oh, I forgot to. If any of you guys, you like this figure, this bust, let me find him real quick. This is where it comes from, right there. ny3dcreations.com. He printed these up for us. There's another one that he's got that's really cool. We might consider doing that one a little later. But this is where we get them from, ny3dcreations.com. It's not on this site. I don't think it is. Did he put it I'll have to check. If
No,
you don't,
I don't think he has many busts on there. You'll just have to ask him in an
yeah,
email.
all you got to do is you tell him what you saw, where you saw it. Either you saw it here, scale model kit review, or just painted. Send him a message on his webpage. Tell him what you're looking for, and he'll accommodate you. All right, let me get out of here. I'm going to seal this, and I'll be right back.
Yeah, it's a little cooler today. It's only 100 degrees out there today.
Oh man, that's winter time for you.
Yeah, and they're still showing 30% chance of rain. Ain't gonna happen.
It was 60 degrees this morning when I woke up at 5.
Yeah, it was a little cool out here today too. It was 7.
Hello, Iowa.
Yeah, by 1 o'clock it was 78. Now it got a little warmer, but it didn't get above 81 today.
Excessive heat warning. And then, ooh. This should be our monsoon season, but it hasn't started yet. That's what we're looking like. Welcome to the desert. I normally go outside to seal coat with the Krylon colors or with the Bear chalk, but I got to do it quickly because it's so dang hot out there. I worry about the clear coat turning white. So that could happen in excessive heat like that.
Yeah.
Or,
You know what? I really like that feather, the color there, Steve. I like what you did there.
thank you.
That looks good. Look what Stan put up there for you, Steve.
Oh, thank you, Stan. I appreciate that. It means a lot. Really does.
Yeah. We tell him the same thing, man. We like,
Yeah. Well, we go back a long way, Stan, and I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. That's really good, Steve. I like those feathers. I like what you did there.
Thank you. I'm learning from you and Jerry, that's for sure.
Shit, pretty soon we're going to be learning from you.
No,
All right, let me put this.
Never.
Get this.
never. I can't turn them out like you do, Gil.
Man, I need to slow down, man.
I need to start doing more. I have so many.
Like this girl here. This is
Oh, that's nice.
Poison Ivy.
Poison ivy.
Yeah, I need to. Here's her head's right here. I need to seal this now. There's her head, right there.
Nice.
I need to add a little bit more green underneath here, because right now it's too rosy. It doesn't match the bottom. But there, there she is. There. I just wanted a slight hint of a green to her. I didn't want too much on there. I like it. There you go, Jeff. Awesome work, Steven.
Thank you, Jeff. I like your avatar, your thumbnail, Jeff. Beautiful airplane. I actually have the Airfix kit hanging up in my studio, an old Airfix kit of that hanging up, and I have one unbuilt. I want to build it.
Okay, what did I do with my wet powder? There it is. I might have to change the paper. Yeah, I gotta change that paper.
Okay, well,
While you guys are doing that, I'm gonna go rinse out my wet powder real quick. It's
Here lately, I've been infatuated with the Eurofighter. I know the Brits have been flying them for quite a long time, and I've been watching a lot of the live feeds from the RAF bases over there, watching them fly. It's pretty cool. Love those airplanes. But I am a big Spitfire fan. I have a lot of Spitfire kits I want to build. But now I've been stuck with doing figures here lately. I learn how to do flesh tones and such. But
over to the dark side.
dark side, yep. I got a lot of monster kits I want to paint up. And
I gotta get you into the bloody gory stuff, Steve.
yeah. I don't know. I can't bring myself to painting some of that stuff. I think it just gores me out too much. I don't want to do it. But Paul Gill has some awesome sculpts out there.
You like the new one that he came out with?
I do like it, but I don't think I would ever paint it. It's too gory for me.
Oh, the one that he just put up?
Yeah.
Yeah, windows from the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That little. Yeah, that frightened me in that movie. When that happened, I'm like, oh my God. I'm not gonna.
No, that's it. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. That whole scene when he was doing the blood check. Yeah, that just freaked me out because I was imagining myself there. You know, you have nowhere to go. You're in the Antarctic, out there alone, and there's this creature feeding on everybody. It's probably one of my favorite horror science fiction movies.
It is one of my favorites also.
Yeah, besides the first Alien.
Same thing.
Yeah.
I'm
also a big fan of the Close Encounters of the Third Kind too.
Yeah, that's good too. I think like Alien, the first Alien and the Thing, they had like a big impact on. I think they were just good movies, period. You know, and like it really got me into that genre. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they're so well made.
And then my dad I used to go visit my dad in the summers, and we went to go see The Omen. I had no idea what it was about or what. Talk about shocking the hell out of me when I saw that movie. I was young enough I didn't even know what The Omen meant, you know. Well, I found out real quick.
Yeah, that.
The first time I saw The Exorcist, I was tripping on acid.
Yeah.
There were people passing out, women screaming, and I was laughing the whole time. And then I watched it when I wasn't tripping, and I'm like, nope, ain't watching this shit.
Yeah, it's I had a hard time watching that one too.
my first horror movie was The Incredible Shrinking Man and House on Haunted Hill. When I was a kid, the orphans took us to see it at the theaters.
Yeah, the House on Haunted Hill with the head rolling down the stairs or something like that. Yeah.
Vincent Price and the rest of those. Yeah. What's the lady who floated?
I'll tell you the one that freaked me out. I don't know if you guys remember. Remember the movie The Sentinel?
No.
that one priest would be sitting in the window and he was watching to make sure evil didn't come in that house. There was evil shit in the house, but he was keeping them all in there. And then what's the hell? I can't remember.
Write that down. I have to write that down to watch.
The Sentinel, yeah. She goes in there and all these freaks are walking around. This one guy had this lip that was down to his belly. That freaked me the fuck out, man. It's called the Sentinel. See, you watch that stuff now, it's not that scary, but when you're younger, man, it's like, oh, hell no. And I used to live in a house that kind of reminded me of the damn Addams Family house. I wouldn't go upstairs after that. Like, nope, I'm not going up there. Fuck that shit. All right. Now for the hair. I don't know if I want to go with the carbon black or just lay down some black and then start adding. Let's see what I got here. Yes, here we go. That's a black glaze. That's a German gray. That might work. That's black. That's black gray. All right, let's see what these colors look like. Stan says the Revell Blackjack Eurofighter is a nice kit. It's got a great scheme.
Yeah, I have that one, Stan. I'm going to do a review of it. I know there's a few reviews out there already for it. But yeah, that airplane caught my eye. I love the Union Jack color scheme on it. It's a beautiful airplane. I think they're talking about retiring it though, aren't they? And maybe coming out with another special painted bird. But I heard that they are talking about retiring that airplane.
Dominic Koku says, wow, those feathers look good.
Thank you, Dominic.
Thank you.
What PSI do you use, Jerry?
Right now,
Mm-hmm.
I'm at 16.
Okay.
But I got it choked up in the back with this one.
Yeah, you got it choked so you don't pull too far back.
Right.
Yeah, I wondered how you. Oh, that's right. That's your. Yeah. Okay. I haven't used mine yet.
It's a great airbrush for inks, man. All right, let's see this German black gray, what this looks like.
I love that color.
You know what? That might be.
I use that a lot.
Yeah, it might be a nice color for the black.
For the hair, German black gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're going to use the black, that's a great highlight color for it.
Let's take a look. We got some of that.
It's nice and subtle. You know?
Yep.
You were going to use that black brown though, weren't you, Jerry?
Yeah.
What from the?
Well, yeah, I haven't decided yet, but yeah, you know, I could use either that or the other one, or.
Let's see. Are you talking about the Pro Aqua black brown?
Yeah, either or.
The blue black is nice too.
The blue black.
Yeah, let me take. That might be a little bit too blue though. Let me take a look.
I haven't tried it. I have it, but I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah, that might be just a little bit. I haven't tried it either. So. No, see, look at that. That's a little too blue.
Yeah.
It'll be a nice highlight though, but it's a little bit too blue.
German black gray, huh?
Yeah.
I know I got some.
Oh, black, green, blue, black. And how many blue blacks do I got? Transparent black. coal black. That might be a nice one. Let me see their coal black. Yeah, let me see what the coal. Yeah, I've never used this one either, have I? Yeah, I have. Okay. Let me see what that looks like. Get these put away because I don't want them in the way here. Okay, my regular brushes. Okay. Let's see. What do we got here, Gilbert? How did I miss that? I gotta clean this brush. I got some shit on this brush. Some shite. Yeah, they are good airbrushes, Dominic. They're not bad. Pretty good. There's some paint here that got caught in that ferrule. Let's see if I can get it out of there. Nope. All right. It is what it is. Let's see what this looks like. This one's not bad. The coal black. You got this one, Steve?
Who makes it?
Pro Aqua.
The coal black? Yeah, I should have that. Yep.
I mean, I'll add highlights to it, but it's not bad.
Yeah, it has a lot of pigment in it, that black.
Yeah, yeah, you don't need a lot of it. Put a little thinner, like right there. Somebody's shaking up some paint.
Yeah. Little cheapy paint mixer I got.
Hey, it works though, right?
Yep.
Jason and Brian Clark there from Model Club yesterday. They had a new paint mixer. That thing was like ginormous, though. Did you see it?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
Did they have another episode?
They had the movie and a model episode.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't watch those.
What color was it?
Orange, like orangey, or I think red or orange.
Huh.
I'm gonna take a look at it.
Yeah, I'd take a look at it. Well, although I got one here, but I don't need one. The one I got, yeah. Paid a lot of money for that damn thing.
My problem is I have nowhere to put more stuff. So
No, right? I'm running out of room on my workbench.
yeah. I have some proton tools I haven't even pulled out because I don't have room for them. So Gil, I kind of painted the top scalp.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's still gonna be, you know,
That's okay. You got some skin showing through there.
yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, I like this coal black. I mean, it's black, but it's okay for a base, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not too bad. Just let that sit here for a second. Clean this brush out. This brush is gonna have to sit in a little bit of restore because I got too much shit in there. And that ferrule, I don't know how I missed that. So I'm gonna let this sit right there. This stuff is like gold, man. When you're trying to clean out that shit out of the ferrules of a brush, that Winsor Newton brush cleaner and restorer, great stuff. You got some dry paint in that ferrule. You let it soak in there a little bit, take it right out of there.
Huh.
All right, let me mute myself here while I hit the blow dryer. All right, I gotta remember. Can't forget to get the bottom here.
found it.
Just slapping that on there. Set that off to the side. Let's see how this brush is coming along. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come out from there. It's getting it. Dip it in there a little bit more. Let it sit a little bit more. Now while that hair is drying, I'm going to go back and work on these feathers a little bit. So I'm going to take, where's my, should I use ivory? No.
I'm using some olive flesh
For what?
for the what do they call that? The quill?
The quill? Yeah. I'll go back.
Watching Jerry.
What's he? Oh,
He's applying it and using his finger.
let me see. What you doing there, Jerry? Yeah, that's the Pro Aqua olive flesh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll get to that in a minute. I want to, where's my brush? What brush am I going to use? Let's use this one right here. All right. Grab some of that. The hell? All right. I had some doo-doo on here. Let me get that off. A little soapy. Make sure I get whatever's on that brush off of it. There we go. That's better. Much better. Okay. Okay.
Not again. Okay.
Highlight those feathers a little bit. Yeah, this is, you just want to take your time with this part. Just start highlighting everything. You know, we're all deep in thought now because nobody's talking. There we go.
Okay, Mikey.
It's got some nice detail on these feathers, don't it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, I can do that. I'm pretty good at this shit.
What's going on there? You okay there?
What?
You okay, Michael?
Oh, I said I'm pretty good at this shit.
Oh,
I was making fun of myself.
there you go.
Okay, about I don't know, 3 weeks to finish it up. Easy.
Let's take a look at what Steve's doing. You working on the quill, Steve?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm putting a little wash into it.
Yeah. Yeah, let it stand out a little bit. Yeah. And we'll go over to Mr. Jerry. What you working on? What are you doing, Jerry?
Doing little highlights on the feathers and the quill.
Nice. And that's mine there. Let me get down a little lower. You see me highlighting the feather there? I'll get to the quill in a minute. But I'm putting a little highlight there, and then I'll knock it down a little bit. But just like that.
4 or 5 more years, you'll be good at this, Gil.
I know. Tell me about it. These guys are keeping me on my toes, man. Getting to the point where I'm gonna have a hard time competing with Steve pretty soon.
I was gonna say he's pretty much
He took to it
right
like
behind you.
Yeah, he took to it like a natural, man.
Is his daughter doing any more modeling?
No, she's just got a new job, right, Steve?
Who's that?
Your daughter.
Yeah, she's been busy with that, and She's really concentrating on trying to buy a house. They went looking at one.
Age?
They just went looking at one. But really, the only thing she can afford right now with the price range she's going after are like manufactured homes. You know.
Yeah.
There's some decent ones out here with on property.
Yeah, it's a start.
Yeah.
I wish my daughter looked for a home to buy. I'm just kidding.
I'm not saying shit.
I'm just kidding.
I'm keeping my mouth shut.
Sometimes it's better that way.
These motherfuckers, man, they got the house bugged, man. So
She came home last night. She said she met a boy, and he bought her pizza after they were dancing. I said, "What does he do?" He's an archer. An archer? I guess he competes with a bow and arrow.
oh, cool.
I assume.
That's when you invite them over and you say, "Hey, you're an archer, huh? Yeah, I compete with a gun. Watch your hands, boy."
Just don't be shooting your arrows at my daughter's heart.
That's what I meant. Don't be playing Cupid over here, boy.
She's 32. She pretty much knows what she's doing. She's kissed enough frogs in her life.
Yeah.
It is a little further out than so it's like 35 minutes away from our work. So it's mostly paved, and then there's like a small.
All right. Oh shit! I'm sorry. I still had it on me. There we go.
There you
Show off.
Oh. I was waiting for that.
go. My hands. I wonder where my stuff went. Okay, let's try that one now. But umber, where did it go?
Yeah, this is for those guys watching out there. This is some really, or watch it later. This the feathers on this thing are beautiful. There's a lot of nice detail on them, and if you don't highlight them, you're not going to see that really nice detail in there.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Is there going to be a Chicago show this year?
Well, they always have one. I don't know. That venue they had it in, when I was told last year, when there was a lot of complaints.
Yeah, I went to one where it was so small.
Well, that was the one that I saw. Remember the one that me and my grandson were at? You were there?
Yeah, that was really small.
Yeah, that place was tiny, man.
The vendors were complaining.
Yep, they had them all crowded in. You could barely walk between them, remember?
Yeah.
See, the fun part is they're going to try to get up underneath as they overlap. Yeah, that's going to be the fun part.
Has your grandson made his next level in his martial arts?
He doesn't go anymore.
What?
You got Grandpa showing him.
There you go.
That's cool.
I figured, you know what? I didn't like the way the guy was teaching him. Number one, I started paying a very close attention, and I liked the guy, but you know what? It's more of a 45 minutes, 3 times a week. You ain't gonna learn shit,
Yeah.
Especially when you got a bunch of kids of different levels in there. So you're trying to, when you got a new student, then you start working on, helping him to catch up, and the other students aren't really progressing more. But if you want them to progress more, you pay a little extra money. I'm like, you know what? I can do this. I can teach him. I'm a 3rd-degree black belt. I can show him,
At least this way he gets to beat up Grandpa and not get yelled at.
He wanted, well, I had a long talk with him, and I said, do you like this? He didn't really like the Philippine toppy type, the Maranese. He likes more of the soft movements, which is what I do, which is Kung Fu, Wing Chun. So I told him, I says, okay, then I'll start teaching you Wing Chun, I says, but I told him, I says, all martial arts, what you learned inside the studio or what I teach you, I'm going to teach you street martial arts. I'm going to teach you Wing Chun, but I'm also going to teach you don't stand there and pose and do all that wah, wah, wah shit.
Yeah.
Because that's not going to do you any good in the real world,
Had a guy pull that on me. He said he wasn't going to jail. He went in a stance and stuff and did that, movements. I just tased the boy. He went straight down.
I've seen plenty of guys, man, that they're what and all that bullshit and get their asses beat,
Yeah.
by a good street fighter. So I just told him, I said, what I'm going to show you is.
Yo, look what happened.
¿Qué pasó? Oh no! What the hell just happened, bro?
Oh no!
What happened?
My fucking the UV clear just did that to it.
The mad stuff?
Yep. Looks like we just came out of the freaking Arctic.
Oh no, bro!
What the fuck, man?
Is it humid upstairs?
No, I guess you got the air conditioner on. It's actually not too bad.
I've never seen that happen. The only time I've seen something like that happen is if it's too humid, As a matter of fact, Steve was just talking about that.
Oh, look at that. Went all the way down to the paint, to the...
What you were just talking about going outside and doing because of the humidity? Look at what happened to him.
What, the bear or the other stuff?
The Krylon.
The regular stuff.
The regular Krylon? Maybe that's a bad can. That's crazy.
Shit.
Oh, mute while you cry.
Damn.
Yeah, that's. I'm
might
sorry.
really take mine out and seal it.
That shit's painful, man. Now you got me worried about it. Well, there's mine so far. I got to get the underside of it though. and I'll put a little light in those, darken that up a little bit.
It happens.
Yeah, that's fucking painful, bro. That's not good, man.
No bueno.
No bueno, Jerry.
Oh, that's good.
Dominic Cuckoo said he's impressed with the color, with the wood up color of your ship.
Oh, thanks. I'm doing a stand right now.
Yeah.
I did a bunch of seminars on that at the Nationals. Place was always packed.
It's
Ah, damn, Jerry, that fucking sucks, man.
all right, bro. It happens.
Okay. Let it dry for a couple days.
You know, I hit it with the blow dryer first. You think that might have done it?
You heated it up too much, yeah.
Yeah, you think that's what it was?
Could be. But I don't know. I mean, that's we've been doing that forever, right?
I know. I've done it today already to like 2 or 3
You
times.
notice that this last coat I did, it kind of made my black a little white, but
I went back to a dull coat.
yeah, I mean, I've experienced some of the other, like the testers flat lacquers would turn white on me. I've had that happen. Ruined the whole airplane.
You purchased a
That's
time,
crazy.
right?
Purple Pond. That sucks.
That's just to show you guys that we do everything live, and we mess up, we mess up.
I just messed
Yeah.
up. So I'm gonna have to clean this best as I can, and then shoot it over with some primer and start over again.
Yeah, that sucks, Jerry. Sorry about that.
Yeah, this is no big deal. It happens, bro. How many times did it happen?
It's happened to me before. But it usually happens that happens with the why I stopped using Vallejo.
I stopped using the testers because of this.
Right, yeah, I had the testers do that to me.
Yeah.
Yep. I've had Dulco do that to me.
This is the first time that it ever happened with the UV clear. And I'm thinking that maybe because I put the heat on. I don't know.
Did you have it out sitting in the heat?
No, I put some. So I blow dry it first.
Right.
So I want to dry the paint, and I guess maybe I put too much heat on it.
Might have been still hot.
I'm in trouble.
Bastard.
Yeah, I do know if I put too many coats of sealer on my flesh tones, it starts to turn white.
Tun, tun, tun.
Nothing that Steinal res can't cover up.
Yep.
I have to adjust my screen because it keeps going blank after about 5 minutes.
I'll be right
Oh,
back.
screensaver.
Yeah, well, just black.
Huh.
All right. Now I'll take a little bit of this. Okay, I'm just adding a little. Darken that up just a skosh. Well, you know what? Now you got spotted eagle feathers on there.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
That's just crazy what that did.
Yep.
Too much to spray, maybe? Or I don't know. Supple green,
That's what's going to happen.
purple power main. Yeah.
Yep.
Thanks for letting me watch, okay, guys? A little redhead just pulled up. I got to go talk to her.
Yeah, go take care of your business, brother.
I appreciate, just because I don't do a lot of figures, but just watching you guys is definitely
It's
a
okay.
learning.
You know you're always welcome here, bro.
Okay, talk to you guys later.
All right, my friend.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so I'm just adding A little bit more just so that quill will pop a little bit. And I'll just come in here. Just like that. Just to add a little bit of flavor in there. Just like that. Keep thinning this down. I don't need a lot of it. Right here. There we go. There we go. Come over this side. Add little shadows here. Excuse me. All right, I'll get the underneath later. But that's hair right here. Like so. This right here is going to be where the wrap is. Get that done.
Looks really good, Gil.
You like it?
Yes, I like it.
Now I'm scared to fucking say. But there we go. So,
Wow,
you guys want to call it for today?
that looks really good.
You want to call it for today?
Yeah, I think we should call it. Just
Yeah.
Jerry.
Let me switch my camera over. All right. We are going to call it a day. We've been out for 2 hours. We didn't think we were going to get to the hair anyway, you know. But just a reminder, anybody watch out there. You see, this happens all the time. If you watch these guys on there, they do those, those painting, and you see it, and then all of a sudden you see it again, and you see it again. Well, we're doing it live, so when you do stuff live, shit happens, man, and it happens all the time. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've screwed up and I've had to repaint something. So, and we'll tell you when we screw up. So, but anyway, Steve, what do you got going on your channel?
I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. What do you got?
Just trying to keep up with the park work kits that I've been working on. Starting the Ecto one here real soon, and I got a new one in the line. As soon as it arrives, I'll announce that. And like I said, I want to do some more model kit reviews. I have a whole stack of them over here. I'm going to throw those out there. And a few garage kits that I've received. I want to do some reviews on those. So.
Yeah, because you've been doing a lot of those Agora models and stuff lately, and some figures. So I know we were talking about it. I'm kind of itching to get into to do a model, you know. So
yeah,
just,
I have the R2D2. I need to get back into that also.
There you go. How about you, Mr. Jerry? What do you got coming up on your page?
I'm going to be fixing this.
Well, you know what? The good thing about that, though, Jerry, it's small. There's not a lot of colors.
Yeah.
Not a super.
It wasn't that one you got in your hand that happened.
Oh God! If that would have happened with that one, he'd have been pissed.
I would have been really mad.
Yeah, the hair and feathers are easy to fix. Flesh tones, no.
Yeah, flesh tones are a pain in the ass. Once you fuck them up,
Beautiful, Jerry.
He's pretty much done right there. I just got.
Now, who is that from, Jerry?
This is from Hank Hilger. It's Mad Max. He's got a series.
Uh-huh.
I did a giveaway on one of the kits from this series. All right, this is the larger size that he carries, and he's pretty much done. I just got to dirty him up now, and then work on the base. This base is like a brick.
You can drop that out of a first floor window on somebody's head, man. Go to jail.
Yeah. And I got to finish the dog, and But this thing, I'm going to make it look like. I'm thinking about making it look like the tanker for the movie. It's going to be all rusty and.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
So that's where I'm going with that. So I'm working on that. And black is tough, but since it's going to be dirty and everything, so it's going to hide a lot of the. That all that work that I did, but it is what it is. But
yeah, black is probably.
And I'm working on my Mark Worthling kit.
Oh, let me put that on there. Hold on. We got to see that. Look at that. You know what? That skin tone on that looks really good too, dude.
I went with a little greenish tone on it.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
I love that.
So
look at the skull in his hand.
That Tales from the Crypt chair and everything. You printed that, right?
Yeah, this is printed. This is all printed, except for the head.
Except the Crypt Keeper's skull in his hand.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, I got the book. Just got to get.
Yeah.
So my wife's gonna print something out. It should be pretty cool. It's gonna be funny. I don't want to get away, but I'm gonna have a couple stories going on here.
Nice.
And I do have a skull that goes to the side of the.
Cool.
There you go.
All right. So.
Nice.
Sweet. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm working on mine too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got. I showed it earlier. I'm working on.
Yeah. Nice.
The head's not on it, of course, but I got to do. What's going to be fun is all the green vines. There's a lot of them.
There's a lot of them, yeah.
And they're all real fine, like little filigree. Yeah. But that should be fun. I'm just, I just let the oil dry. I added a little bit more yesterday. It's dried at a touch now. I'll shoot it, let it sit overnight, and then I'll go ahead and mess with it, after that. But look at that. Look who shows up. You've been chasing polar bears. Mr. Lang. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, man. Like I said, man, it happens to us all the time. Screw ups. It's not. Yeah. It's not.
I'm not too bummed out about it, but it happens.
Yeah, it would have been worse if it had been a skin tone.
Oh, it would have been. I would have been mad then.
Yeah, was that can almost empty?
Huh?
Was that can?
No. It's actually a new can.
Wow. Huh.
I think you know what? Usually when it fogs up like that, Jerry, there's some moisture in the air or something. That's probably what happened. You know what I would do? Take a piece that you don't care about, shoot some on there, hit it with a blow dryer, and see what happens.
Yeah.
Something you don't care about, something that's like a test piece or something. And that then you'll know if it's a bad can or if there's a lot of humidity in the air.
Yeah, I was like,
Spray a black glove.
the white started pumping out. I was like, oh shit, what the hell's that? It was like,
Oh, it came out of the can?
Yeah,
no,
that's,
when it started to dry, it just started a white,
Yeah,
White.
that's there's some moisture in the air.
and I was like, oh no.
Yeah. But anyway, you guys, thank you all for watching. Remember, scale model kit review, Steve Sutton, Just Paint It, Jay Frade, myself, Gilbert, Red Dragon Model Works. Thanks for watching, guys. And we'll see you soon. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.